Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome to my channel, Authentic Beauty, Handmade Dolls and Crafts. Message from the Jungle Beauty Goddesses Tarot Card Reading. Today's question is, will my man leave his wife? So I have shuffled the deck and we are going to see what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses have to say. Will your man leave his wife? I don't know. Let's all find out. Okay. I like to split it up. The question that's coming to me today is he going to leave his wife? Is my man going to leave his wife? I call on forces higher than I to unleash the wisdom I hold inside. Let this message be compassionate and true to show someone what they must do. Let's see what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses have to say to help someone find their way. I call on forces higher than I to release the wisdom I hold inside. Let this message be compassionate and true to show someone what they must do. Let's see what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses have to say to help someone find their way. We have shuffled the deck and now I'm going to go over the cards with you. So the very first card I pulled is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, and she is saying, love is an action that speaks clearly, boldly, and unapologetically. Now this is the card that represents you, the person or the woman who is inquiring as to whether or not her boyfriend is going to leave his wife. This card clearly states, as far as this reading is concerned to me, I mean, I don't want to be judgmental, but it says love is an action that speaks clearly, boldly, and unapologetically. The actions that your boyfriend or man is betraying or displaying, does his behavior indicate to you that he is going to leave his wife? So he may be telling you that his wife is a horrible person and that, you know, he's unhappy and that you're the person who makes him happy, and, you know, you're believing all of these things because, you know, he may be just a wonderful man to be with. He's fun and he's entertaining. But if you look at his actions, does his actions speak boldly, clearly, and unapologetically? Would you say that if you were a behaviorist, and a behaviorist is a person who only observes behavior without looking at intention. So if you were to observe just only his behavior, and you had to determine if this man was actually going to leave his wife, what would your answer be? So the next card that I pulled that represents the man in this relationship, this card almost blew me away. This card is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide, and this is what she says. Why are you waiting? Now remember, this is the card that denotes him. This is what he is saying to you. Why are you waiting? He is clearly saying that he is... I don't know what to say. This card represents the man in the relationship. Guys, you saw me shuffle this deck. You know, I don't do it twice. I do it one time. I try to meditate and pray and have my gemstones and everything aligned, have my chakras aligned. The card that represents the man says, why are you waiting? The card that represents you, a woman who's inquiring as to whether or not he's going to leave his wife, she said his action speaks boldly, unapologetically, and clearly. What is his action saying? So the next card represents what is keeping the relationship together. Like, what it is that you guys have in common that, make you both a little happy. And this card coming in is Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And she says, don't take your physical, let me get it in focus here. Don't take your physical experience for granted. Now, in this particular setting, what you guys have in common is you're having fun together. You're having a very wonderful, intimate relationship. This is a physical relationship. He loves being with you. He loves the way you make him feel. But I don't know if you're the woman that he wants to share his health insurance with, the woman that he wants to, share his retirement benefits with, the woman he wants to buy a home with, the woman he wants to have children with. For him, it's like, I want to enjoy my physical existence. And with this woman, I can just really enjoy having fun, taking her out to eat, doing fun things with her. But when it comes down to the commitment and the seriousness of the relationship that, most women would want, I just think that from this reading, it's a physical relationship. Another thing that came to me about this particular card is it says, don't take your physical experience for granted. This card is also for you as a woman. You are taking your beauty for granted, your body for granted, your ability to have children for granted. And if you are with this man, let's say 5 years down the line, as a woman, that is a lot of time to lose when you want somebody to marry you, you want to have babies. So for men can have children pretty much at any age, but when a woman, I think when we get in our, in our 40s, 50s, of course, we go through menopause, we can't produce anymore. So girl, don't let him take your beauty. 10 years from now, you probably won't be able to attract the type of man that you can attract right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you are taking your physical body for granted right now, and you're wasting it with a man who doesn't want to marry you, who doesn't want to commit himself to you, you are completely and utterly wasting your time if that is what you want. So the next card, it also talks about what is going on in the relationship and what you need to look at in terms of what is really going on in this relationship, and how you should direct your behavior if you want a different outcome. Okay, so we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby coming in, and Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby says, life is not meant to be fair, it's meant to strengthen your courage. You saw me shuffle this deck. So what she is clearly saying is, when she says life is not meant to be fair, it's meant to strengthen your courage. No, it is not fair that this man lied to you, that he told you that he was leaving his wife, that he had maybe even filed the divorce papers, or that they were legally separated, or that he was just staying for the children. Yes, he lied to you, but, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. The purpose is not that life has been fair, but it's to strengthen your courage. So if you were to strengthen your courage, what decision would you make differently? So I would say there's no point in living in the past and, you know, rehashing in your mind, you know, the red flags or how you should have acted differently, because, you know, I always believe that when we know better, we do better. And even when we think we know better, obviously we did know better, otherwise we would have made a different decision. So don't beat yourself up. Don't think, oh God, I was so stupid, or I should have known better, or my friends told me. No, forget all that. No, forget all that. Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby says, life is not meant to be fair, it's meant to strengthen your courage. You have learned a very valuable lesson that is going to help somebody else one day. Don't be ashamed. Don't feel embarrassed. Simply realize that because of this experience, you are going to be stronger. The next card I pulled, oh my God, you would not believe. I mean, this card, again, this is the card that represents what you need to do in order to have a successful relationship, or to see. This is a card that denotes, like, is this going to be a successful relationship? Is this going to work? And guess what? We're pulling in Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby says, protect yourself. Did you see that? Honestly, did you see this? Guys, I think these cards are magic. I think my cards are magic. I kid you not. Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby says, protect yourself. I don't even know if I need to continue with this reading. So if you are with a man and he's been telling you that he's going to leave his wife, according to this read, and I like to say this, if this reading does not resonate with you, if it doesn't make you feel some kind of way or give you goosebumps, then this is not the reading for you. But if this is a message in here for you or somebody you know, please like and share this video. And the last card denotes really the status of the relationship and where it's headed. And the last card we pull in is Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide, who represents now, living in the now. And she says, you don't need a reason to have fun. So listen, basically what she is saying is, if you're looking to just have a good time, go out to dinner, have someone to have company with, maybe you don't mind spending the holidays by yourself, you're not ready to have kids yet, then you just enjoy his company, have fun. But that's what this relationship is. This is a relationship for somebody who is looking to have a good time. But if you're looking to marry him, based on this particular reading from the Jungle Beauty Goddesses, this man is not going to leave his wife. So let me go ahead and do a quick review. The first card I pulled, which represents you in the relationship, we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, and she says love is an action that speaks, let me get it in focus here, that speaks clearly, boldly, and unapologetically. So if the message is clear in this relationship, how does he call you? Is he with you on the holidays? When he tell you that he's going to leave his wife, what steps has he taken? Has he filed for divorce yet? Has he moved out of the home? Can you contact him any time of day? Can you call him at home? Can you go to his home? Have you been to his home? Love is an action that speaks clearly, boldly, and unapologetically. If you look at this man's behavior, he is clearly telling you as to whether or not he is going to leave his wife. The next card we pull, which denotes the man in the relationship, this is coming in from Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide, and it says, he is saying, why are you waiting? This card clearly states to me, this is a man who does not plan to leave his wife. He wants to know that I feel from this reading, he is saying that if you are sticking around because you think that one day he's going to wake up and want to be with you as opposed to his wife, that is not going to happen. I mean, I'm just being honest. The next card we pulled, which talks about what keeps the relationship together, kind of like what do you both find exciting? We're pulling in Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara says, don't take your physical, I'm sorry, I probably need to put my contacts or something in. Don't take your physical, let's get it in focus. Don't take your physical experience for granted. Now, basically, he is a person who feels like he is burned down with bills, responsibilities, kids, a home, and he wants to enjoy his physical experience. He wants to have somebody that he can have dinner with, that he can have go on, like, you know, vacation with, do fun things with, but he doesn't want somebody who is, you know, the person that he wants to wake up to every day and argue over who left the top off the milk. Okay, he doesn't want the relationship with the person who is going to decide whether or not they should take him off of life support. He doesn't want that relationship with you. He already has that relationship. He wants to have a physical experience that makes him feel alive, that makes him, you know, feel like life is not just about work and paying bills. The fourth card that we put also talks about the status of the relationship. We're pulling in Jungle Beauty Goddess Chabi, and she is saying life is not meant to be fair, it's meant to strengthen your courage. Chabi is pretty much telling you, look, I know you got a bum deal. I know this man lied to you. I know he told you he was going to leave his wife. You know, get over that. Life is not fair. But now you are smarter, wiser, and better because of it. Now you know what to look out for the next relationship. So don't complain about, oh, you know, that's not fair, or this always happens to me. She's saying, no, that's not what this is about. This lesson is about you becoming more courageous, wiser, and making better decisions for yourself in the future. The next card we pull, oh my God, it talks about what you really need to do in terms of the wholeness, your wholeness in this relationship. It's coming in from Jungle Beauty Goddess Chabi, and she says, protect yourself. Need I say more? So if you are a woman and you're in this relationship with this man who has been telling you that he is going to leave his wife, and somehow you're believing it, she's telling you to protect your heart, okay? And just don't forget, the card that denotes the man, what did he say? I'm sorry, let me get this card in focus. He says, let's get over here. Why are you waiting? I mean, I feel like I could have stopped right there at the first two cards when it says love is an action. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari was asking, what is his actions telling you? What is, if you look at his behavior, what is it clearly stating to you? And then the card that I pulled that denotes the man in the relationship, he says, why are you waiting? Can you believe that? So Chabi says, this is, you know, you need to protect yourself, girl. Protect your heart. Get yourself together. He's probably going to stay with his wife. And the last card that I pulled for this reading as to is he going to leave his wife is, you don't need a reason to have fun. And this is the result. So if you are with this guy and you just want to have a good time, you want somebody to take you out and wine you and dine you, and you know, you don't mind being by yourself on the holidays because you go and visit your family and your friends. You're not ready to settle down. You don't really want kids right now. This relationship is going to work for you because this man is not looking to marry you. I hope this reading helps someone along their way. I hope that this, like I said, if this resonates with you, if it gives you goosebumps or make you feel some kind of way, then this message is for you. If not, then I hope you enjoyed this reading, and maybe you can pass it on to someone that may find some value in it. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.